Belgrade Beat, the pulse of the city.
All right, folks, welcome to Belgrade Beat. And today we are in Studentsky Park sitting with David Zhong, who is from China. Is that correct?
Yes, I was from China, and I think I was probably the first Asian
On
on Belgrade Beat. Yeah.
On Belgrade Beat. So yeah, basically you found me on this street about 2 weeks ago, and you said, hey, I was watching your videos, but you don't actually give much of an Asian perspective on Serbia and stuff like that, and so we made this interview so that you could tell us your perspective on Serbia. So
Yes, it's magic that like 2 weeks ago.
yeah,
I was walking on the street,
yeah.
and I met Eric. Before
I am around. You do see me here. It's only a matter of time. If you're watching this and you're thinking that you'll see me, you probably will at one point. And we have meetups. Next one is on June 1st. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's like 2 weeks ago. I was walking on the street. I was just moved to Belgrade like 1 week.
Yeah.
And before I moved to Belgrade, I saw Belgrade Beat, and I saw a lot of other interviews also. And Eric was outstanding one, I think.
Thank you.
So his face appearance is very special. So I saw him on the street, and I just say, "Hi, are you British?" like this, greetings. And I told him that we should do some videos about Asian not only
culture, yeah.
Asian culture, and because not only Western people want to move to Belgrade.
Yeah. Okay, so how did you come to Belgrade? Why did you decide to come and live here?
2018
Okay.
April, I was traveling here,
Yeah.
and that time I was living in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
Okay, so from China, how did you end up moving out of China?
I was studying like construction management
Okay.
since 2010, 2013, like this time. Chinese government they encourage young people go abroad this country.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
so the Chinese government wants people to go outside of China to connect with the world.
I would say yeah, because we have the one road, one belt
Yeah.
policy
Yeah.
to encourage young people go to Africa, Middle East,
Wow.
Europe.
You see, being
To
from
explore, yeah.
I'm from Canada,
Yes.
and I wish that my government had a policy of telling people to go outside the country because, for me, everybody in Canada, they think it's the best place in the world. They don't know why, but me, when I did go outside, I found I much more enjoy my life in Serbia than in Canada. So okay, so you went out to Saudi Arabia, and what was
First,
it?
I went to Africa actually.
Africa.
Lesotho, South Africa. I was stayed there for like 2 years.
Okay, how was that?
Very good, very nature, very wild place.
Okay.
Nice people. I met a lot of different type of people over there. It's a magic life in Africa, I think.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
I've
very
never
good.
been to the south of part of Africa. I've only been to Morocco, and I want to go. But yeah, okay. So that was step one, and then Saudi Arabia.
Yes. In Saudi Arabia, I was have 1 year, have 1 month, 35 to like 30 to 45 days vacation every year.
Yeah. Okay.
My company give me that vacation.
Yeah.
And then for Chinese, I was trying to go to Western Europe before, like
Yeah.
Poland, German,
Yeah.
Finland,
But
all,
you need
all
a
of these
visa,
countries. Yeah, I need
right?
visa.
But
So
here you could come without a visa, right?
yeah.
So you came here.
Yeah, I choose a lot of places actually. I choose Vietnam, Thailand,
Oh, yeah.
Korea, Japan, Maldives,
Yeah. Okay.
even South Africa, Mauritius.
Yeah.
But I think all of those places I don't have that much interesting
Okay. But
to go there and explore there.
and here.
And here is Serbia. Where is Serbia? I start to Google,
Okay.
and then Serbia was very. I think it's very different for Asian people.
Okay.
That
So
I
you
think
look
it's
at
totally,
Europe.
yeah,
And you understand. Everybody knows about Germany, France, United Kingdom, but Serbia. Like, what idea did you have of Serbia before you came here?
I have no idea.
No idea. Just maybe it's like Russia somehow, but
Yeah, maybe
like most
it's,
people think that.
It's like before I come here, like read some articles about Yugoslavia,
Yugoslavia, yeah.
Yugoslavia, and about some political things about that thing.
Yeah.
So I was think maybe here is like a kind of socialism.
Yeah, not anymore.
Seem like other country like Russia, Soviet.
Okay.
Before seemed like Belarus, maybe Ukraine,
Yeah, maybe.
like this type of country.
Okay, yeah.
And then I got the ticket and I come. It just shocked my mind that it's not at all like what I think.
Okay, so you get off the plane and you come into Belgrade, and what's the first thing you notice? So you've never been to Europe before, right?
Yeah, I have never been to Europe before.
It was your first time in Europe, and you come, and what do you notice on the streets? What do you notice in the people? What do you notice in the culture?
I noticed that the car you have when you airport,
Yeah.
you take your luggage.
Yeah.
You have a car back. It's like a decoration.
Yeah.
It's all different from other thing.
Yeah.
And the second thing was I wasn't know that Skadalia was a very, very popular place, because the first time I land here, I was book Airbnb.
Yeah.
I think booking.com through the internet, and I booked a hotel or apartments through that one.
Yeah.
It was located just in Skadalia.
Oh wow. Okay. So.
And it's
perfect.
Friday night.
Okay. Skadalia Friday night. First time in Europe. What is this? How is it going? So how was it?
Quite good. Just you have a lot of people over there, and the people are drinking coffee, talking, and I have a huge luggage. I see, oh my God, this is Europe. People are enjoying their life.
Yeah.
And I saw a lot of beautiful girls, actually.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. So
that's the thing.
It's just wow. Okay. So how long did you stay the first time?
First time I stayed 15 days.
15 days. Just all in the apartment in Skadalia?
I stay in Skadalia like 7 days.
Yeah.
And then I moved to Novi Sad for another 5 days.
Yeah.
And I come back to another hotel for 3 days preparation, go back to Saudi.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And now you decided that you want to live here.
Yeah, at least 2 years.
Yeah.
I have a job here. At least I will stay here for 2 years.
And so what kind of job are you working here? What kind of company did you find? How easy was it to find a?
I was working as an investment engineer. We're doing some project investment about engineering.
Yeah.
I was doing it before. After I graduated from school, I started to do the construction and engineering. So it's familiar to what I am do before, like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. So it's not hard. It's not hard for me to find a close job like that one.
Yeah. Okay.
And my company
is it a Serbian company?
It's a Chinese company.
Chinese company. Okay.
Yeah, it's a Chinese company. Yeah.
So it was easy to find a work here, and they're giving you enough money to live a good life here, and everything's nice.
I think first, if you ask me, it's easy to find a work here or not. I think depends on the nationality.
Yeah.
Because different nationalities, like us, like Chinese, you have one belt, one road policy right now.
Yeah.
The company is just flourishing outside of China.
Yeah.
So for me, it can be not hard, not very easy, but it can be get the job ordinarily.
Yeah. So you're working for your own people. Like your management is Chinese, and
everything headquarters was in China. We have branch here, and we do the investment engineering here. So it's quite suitable for me.
And
but
are you working also with Serbian people?
For sure, we have Serbian drivers, we have Serbian administratives, we have Serbian engineers, we have everybody.
Okay. And what's the perspective of the company and what work they're doing here? Like, are they building? I know that you guys built
culture center.
Yeah.
The one was before the one the location was at we're boomed by the NATO.
Oh yeah.
It's Chinese embassy.
Yeah.
And then we use that land, build the Chinese culture center over there.
And when will that open?
I would say probably the end of this year.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
And I see a lot more tourists from China coming here.
Yeah.
Do you talk to the tourists from China when you see them on the streets? And what's the impression when the tourists come here from China? What do they? I mean, why do they like this place? What do they find the most interesting?
Okay. Do I talk with the tourists? For
Yeah.
sure, I talk with the tourists. But one request depends on how they look.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. No, it's just when you feel like to talk, you talk with them. I talk with a lot of people at Mihailova,
Yeah.
Kalamandan, the Forge, even in the airport.
Yeah.
I ask a lot of different people what brings them to Serbia
Yeah.
and why they come to Serbia.
Yeah.
And I think the first thing is because it's convenient. You don't need visa anymore. If you want to visit Holland, England, Germans, they ask you a visa, they ask all your backgrounds. You go back prepared for materials like 15 to 20 days and you wait another 3 months.
Yeah.
That's not fair. And for me, I don't like that way.
Yeah.
If a German give me a visa entry without any checking, I will go for sure. But Serbia was very convenient. And also, Serbia is Europe.
Yeah.
You can feel what the European life here.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's you feel like you could be in Western Europe in some parts of the city center of Belgrade. It has that elegance, that
Yeah,
culture, the food, the
the people, nice people,
yeah.
and the freeway, and it's like it's a free city. You can talk with anyone, you can make friends, you can enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing.
And so you feel that you're welcomed by the Serbian people.
Sure,
here.
sure. Serbian people, I think, still welcome Chinese people
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
That's
And
most
everybody
important
actually.
thing.
You know, I feel
Yeah.
like they're open to the world, and they want Belgrade to be an international city that people enjoy to visit.
Yes, I heard before I came. I heard that in the northwestern Europe, the people they are cold. So I haven't been to Syria before, but when I heard these things like that way, it's not interesting, attractive for me anymore because if people is too cold, I think I will not enjoy in that place.
Yeah, yeah. But here you can always go into the store and people, yeah.
Yeah.
And do you find it easy to talk to people in English here?
For young people,
Yeah.
a lot of young people they speak very good English.
Yeah, exactly.
And in my company, the young people they speak Chinese.
Yeah,
That's the most advantage things of Serbia. A lot of people I know they like 10, 20 they speak Chinese, very good Chinese.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And so did you meet lots of Serbian people who speak Chinese as well? Or some
Yeah,
are learning, yeah?
at least in my company I met
Yeah,
four
okay.
people who speak good
Like they're
Chinese.
from here.
Yeah, from here, I saw some people who study Chinese,
Yeah.
Serbian people who study Chinese,
And
they
do
can
you
speak
speak
some.
Mandarin as your first language, or?
Yeah, Mandarin. Mandarin is my first language, mother tongue, I think.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
And how did you learn English actually? In the school, did they teach it now?
In the school, I have never go abroad
Okay.
before I graduated from university.
Yeah.
So all my English was come from my teacher.
Yeah.
And foreigners in university, we have English corner.
Yeah.
And you go visit foreigners from all over the world, and you use English, play games, talking with different topics. So that's my sources of English language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you feel that? Yeah. Okay. So, what would you say to people from Serbia who would think of going to China? So now that you've come from there and you enjoy the lifestyle here and you enjoy living here, because some actual people from here, because they speak good English
Yeah.
and because they're European, they go to China and they get a job teaching English in China. What would you say to those people? What advice would you give them?
I will say, congratulations, you got the chance to go to China, and I will encourage you go to China because Chinese people, I think, they like Serbian.
Yeah.
Seem like Serbian people like Chinese. So if you go to China, I think you can find a good job with teaching sports, soccer, volleyball, basketball, even teaching English.
Yep.
First, you have a good income there. and Chinese people like you can hang out with Chinese people. And third, seem like Serbian. We Chinese people, we got a lot of Chinese beautiful girls. So, and you can enjoy your life there, and we are open, we have good food, nice view, big country, can views, western, middle, eastern part, different culture, different type of civilization, I would say.
Yeah.
So, I encourage every Serbian that if you would like to go to China, get ready, find a job, and get some preparation.
Yeah.
You can have a good life in China.
Because people from here always think of going to the West. You know, they always think of going to Australia, America, Canada, United Kingdom, Germany.
I
But
think-
I think there's more opportunity now to go to the East, and
Yeah,
they can have an advantage there rather than, you know, a lot of the time, you know, going west from Eastern Europe, you have a disadvantage or something. Whereas going east from Eastern Europe, you can, you know, just encounter something completely new. And yeah, I have some friends who went there and had a very good time living there. And yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I think Serbian people, they 50%, like 50% they like Western culture, so they want to go to German, Switzerland.
Yeah.
And but the other half they like more like Russian, Chinese culture. They want to go to the east.
Yeah.
So it depends on the people. So if the people you like Chinese culture, Chinese people, I encourage you go to China. Like my government encourage us go out of China.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's really good, because I think that everybody should go and try to live in another country. Just because if you do decide to go home, you will appreciate it so much more.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else you want to say to the people who are watching Belgrade Beat about your journey coming to Serbia? What have been the hard things?
Hard thing here.
Yeah.
Too much work for me.
Okay.
Because my company give me a lot of tasks. I cannot enjoy as a tourist. That's a hard part.
Yeah.
The other thing is it's easy life here compared to in Africa. You have to see in Africa see a lot of criminals.
Yeah. Hold this for 1 second.
Okay.
Keep on talking.
There's a lot of criminals like in South Africa, like Lesotho. You don't feel 100% safe here. In Saudi it's too hot, people are too conservative.
Yeah.
It's a conservative Muslim. So it's not that free and enjoyable and open country over there.
Yeah, okay. But here you feel free.
I feel free, safe, and
Safe, yeah. It's very safe here. You don't find bad people trying to steal from you on the streets here. Maybe sometimes you get a taxi driver who wants to take more money from you, but that's it. You know,
that's small
safe.
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if they steal something from you, it's small things. In Africa, they rob you.
Yeah.
They rob you with guns.
Did that happen to you?
Yeah, it happened to me one time.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That here is very safe, nice, free place. It's a good place to settle down here.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so you think you'll stay here at least 2 years?
At least 2 years. I have a 2 years contract, and my leader, my managers, they think I should stay here more and contribute more to this country.
Yeah.
I mean, contribute more to them, and also get more come back.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I mean, I think that the relationship between Serbia and China is going to build more.
I
over the
think
years.
so. I think so.
And it could be a very good thing. And, yeah, what's the one thing that you miss most about China? That you think about that you
Missed
don't
about
have here?
most.
That you don't have here?
My friends and my relatives, I think.
Yeah.
My friends, relatives. I hope I find relatives here.
Yeah, exactly.
I would say that my relatives is I don't have here. My
Yeah.
parents, my siblings,
Yeah.
my cousins.
Yeah. So, could you imagine? Could you imagine yourself starting a family here with a Serbian woman?
I can study a lot of Chinese and the Serbians get married now. They live in China, Serbia. They travel around. So I would say maybe
Maybe.
if some Serbian girl like me, I like her, and we can get married.
Yeah, cool. That's my perspective, but it hasn't happened yet.
What about
I'm
your
single.
idea? Yeah.
I'm single still, so yeah. I mean,
So you should do some advertisement about yourself.
well, this is me doing the advertisement. Ladies, I'm single. You can write me a message. And,
both of us we are single.
Yeah, so, yeah, look in the
So
description.
feel free to come and to talk with us. We can go for coffee.
Yeah, exactly. So it's always like that. But yeah, I mean, Serbian women are very beautiful, but complicated somehow.
Yeah, complicated, traditional, and very hard to date.
Yeah, that's
Very
true.
hard to accept your date.
Well, yeah, but sometimes good things happen. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you very much for talking to me and coming to the park today.
And I think I have the last thing to talk
Okay,
about.
Good.
Because of political system.
Yeah.
Okay, China and Western people.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of misunderstanding between the political system.
Okay.
But I think despite the political system things, there's a difference because we start from 5,000 years ago. We do the same thing like if you're in Western country, you start the democracy things before. So there's some misunderstands about the political system. But I think for people, the normal people like us, we do not have any barrier, obstacles between us and the Western people and everything.
Yeah.
So I think I can be one of those bridges.
Yeah.
The two bridges, the Western and Eastern part. I'm a traditional part of Chinese because I have never go out of China. Before I graduate from university, I have never explored in a free country like Europe or America. Like those quote-unquote free country.
Yeah.
If you compare the political system, I would be one of those bridges who bridge the young people, or the open people, no matter from Western, East,
Yeah.
South part of the Earth, North Pole.
There's a way that
Yeah.
you can bridge the cultures and yeah.
Yeah, I can bridge the country. So I feel like I'm going to hold some Chinese corners or Chinese culture things.
Yeah.
Let the people meet, and then we can talk and to know each other.
Yeah. Well, I
yeah.
look forward to when you open up the cultural center here.
Yeah, and
that sounds amazing. Like
yeah,
just to start to connect. Yeah.
yeah. And I'm also thinking about do a Chinese version of this type of interview.
Yeah.
Because a lot of Chinese people, they have the same feeling. Young people, I've met a lot of them.
To get
I
out
met
there.
in the airport. Is one get out in China, settle in Serbia, Europe, and interact with local things like local people, local culture,
Yeah.
and exchange. So I would say more and more people like me from traditional China background, and they are already open to the culture from Western, and they are already open for the freedom and the people outside of China.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Eric.
Thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to seeing how your life here in Serbia develops.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks for the interview.
Thank you.